to the label. Bossed up, so my logo on the label. Bitch, I'm cooking, told trap past the dreidels, watch this shit like cable. Niggas lie, bitches lie, so I ain't in the fables. If I got a plate, then my nigga got a plate. Bring the ace of spade, bitch, it's time to celebrate. With some wolves, when they see a plate, they salivate. I can show you how to move, how to navigate. On star, no GPS, watch how I walk. Every beat I be choking, call CSI. I be giving them bars, this shit a DUI. Talking about me and then we never eye to eye. Even off the sativa, man, we ain't out of
4 o'clock in the club, still tipping. Ice on my wrist, girl, I know I got you dripping. Big bag on me, yeah, you know the flow different. Came from the bottom, I ain't have a pot to piss in. Stay up on my bully like a young Scottie Pippen. Tell me why you screaming, girl, I only put the tip in. Beating on your box like the Detroit Pistons. Real nigga, yeah, beneficial. They only fucking with you if it's beneficial. Fake news, man, they always tryna bend the issues. And fuck what you heard, man, my pen official. 4 o'clock in the club, still tipping. Ice on my wrist, girl, I know I got you dripping. Big bag on me, yeah, you know the flow different. Came from the bottom, I ain't have a pot to piss in. Stay up on my bully like a young Scottie Pippen. Tell me why you screaming, girl, I only put the tip in. Beating on your box like the Detroit Pistons. Real nigga, yeah, beneficial. They only fucking with you if it's beneficial. Fake news, man, they always tryna bend the issues. And fuck what you heard, man, my pen official. Real nigga, I shouldn't have to say it. I don't count paper no more. Nigga, I weigh it, all facts, no cap. And I never had to fake it. Mad dog with the hits, I just need compensation. A lot of y'all doing the most. How you top 5 with no hits and claim you the GOAT? In the drip too hard, I had to build me a moat. Yeah, she asked for the Addy, but the island remote. Said I love me a nasty chick. Girl, before you swallow, let it drip from your lip. Real ass bitch, I might give her my kids. So deep that I'm touching the ribs. Yeah. Shit that ass to a real nigga. If you fucking for the paper, I ain't fucking with you. Magic Johnson with the flow, I'm a ill nigga. And you lay it in the house, so I'm feeling. Baby, we ain't gotta rush this. We can take it nice and slow, girl. It's me and you, girls too. And that's all. Because I wanna get to know you. Give you the word just to show you that I ain't lying. So what you really wanna do, girl? It's me and you, girl. Put my fingers through your hair. Once I get you in my bed, all these feelings in my head for you. But baby, let me slow down. Just let me know now if I was down and if I was out, girl. Would you still love me? Baby, we ain't gotta rush nothing. We can take it slow. Loving you all day, you gotta feel so incredible. I'm trying to be your best friend. Let me do my best and show you the way love's supposed to go. Oh. Would you still love me? Baby, we ain't gotta rush this. We can take it nice and slow, girl. It's me and you, girls too. And that's all. Because I wanna get to. Okay.
oh my God!
You are now tuned into Welcome to the Rawrrzone, sponsored by Talent Wave, where many of your favorite celebrities have hidden talents. Visit the site to find out more. Email talentwave.info@gmail.com to find out how you can become part of the team.
Okay. Yo, we are back. What up, everybody? What's good? What's the deal, yo? This is Welcome to the Rawrrzone. I am Michael Bostic, a.k.a. Radio Zaddy. What's good, everybody? Yo, it's been a minute since we've been on. What's the deal? Yo, who we got over here? I see Live Johnson over here with the camera and shit.
Yeah. You know the deal.
Live Johnson, Apollo over there chilling.
Yo, I feel like I haven't seen y'all in so
long. It's been like 3 weeks, bro.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, I feel like I haven't been here in a minute. Like,
that's a fact. That's a whole fact. We supposed to have the party and shit for Apollo. We still gonna do it though. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it late though. We're gonna do it. We waiting for Katie. Katie is not with us today. We looking out for Katie and handling it tonight. I know she don't think the boys can handle it, but the boys are gonna have a good time. We gonna handle it like we supposed to handle it, like men. So, and I see her right there on the joint smiling and whatnot. What up, Katie K? Ivy. I am Ivy.exo_. right there. What's good? I see you there. We love you, Katie. We can't wait for you to come back. Yo, listen. What was the weekend vibes? Yo, what was it? These past couple of weekends been rough, man. What everybody been doing? I can tell you right now, yo. I took a couple of losses these past couple of weekends. Niggas broke into my car. Took my bag that had both my laptops, my fucking MIDI keyboard, my microphone.
So you literally been holding on by a thread, basically.
Bro. I'm just glad my car was straight. I was just dumb because I left the car door open. I ain't locked the fucking front door. So niggas just went, them Brooklyn niggas, fuck them Brooklyn niggas. Hit a bomb for them Brooklyn niggas, man. Fuck them niggas.
First of all, I'm gonna give you a bomb because I like you, but I am a Brooklyn nigga, so you get one bomb.
All right, not all Brooklyn niggas. Not all Brooklyn niggas. I love Brooklyn niggas, though. Brooklyn, I went to school in Brooklyn, so I'm not gonna say all Brooklyn niggas. Canarsie, stand the fuck up. I love y'all.
Tell you, where are you from?
I'm from Queens, but I went to school in Brooklyn. When I first moved, I stayed out in Long Island for a little bit, and then when we moved from Long Island, we moved to Queens, and we moved like the school year was already started, and my dad was a teacher. He was like, "Nah, we're not gonna just put you on the whole school. You just come to school that I work in."
So let me ask you one question.
What's up?
How many pages did you have to print on the MapQuest?
Out of what books?
How many pages did you have to print out of MapQuest before there was GPS?
Oh shit, yo, listen. So. Fortunately for me, I know my way around New York, but that MapQuest was a fucking problem, bro. Because that shit, yo, remember you had to look at the fucking directions? Remember, that shit was crazy. Like, how did niggas survive reading and driving?
Because with Brooklyn, it's not numbers, but
it's avenues. Everything is a letter avenue, or a street named after a white dude. Yo, it's dead ass. It's either a street named after a rich white dude from New York, or it's letters. But Queens is bad because Queens is all 67th Avenue, 67th Street, 67th Road, 67th Boulevard. Like, that's how Queens is. And Brooklyn is just wild because everything is a one way, or one way going one way, and then like you'll have like 3 streets going one way back. And then you gotta like go up 5 blocks before you can make a left to go up one way to turn. It could be wild,
at least with Brooklyn, there's certain avenues that take you all the way across Brooklyn.
That's true. That's also true.
Like Flatbush Avenue, Bedford Avenue, fucking Linden Boulevard. Linden Boulevard take you all the way to Queens, bro.
That's true. That's true. You can go all the way through. Atlantic, go all the way through Queens. Atlantic, go all the way through Queens. All of that. But yeah, yo, we got a really special guest coming on later on today. Breez from the Bronx. We're gonna get with him and find out what he's got going on and stuff like that. What's your weekend vibes, Live? What you have going on?
I mean, I just chill with the missus and you know, just chilling. You know, I just caught me a new Bose system.
Okay.
The sound bar with the bass module.
Right.
And was having fun with that, and then hopefully tomorrow, maybe you can help me with putting the LED strip lights like how we have in the station.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be easy. I can do that quick. So, Apollo had a crazy weekend for his birthday and shit, and then let niggas know what the fuck was going on. And we found out Apollo looked like he had a real fucking good time.
So starting from my birthday weekend, it's literally just been from my birthday weekend on. So for my birthday was the 25th. The 23rd, wifey threw me something in the backyard, some small, just for my birthday. Didn't even tell me to start inviting people. So that was cool. That was calm. My actual birthday, I was stupid drunk. me and my other DJ homeboy, shout out to DJ Yachty. We have the same birthday. He had his friends threw him a surprise party in Prospect Park. So there's a whole bunch of people. So the whole night, I didn't get home until like 4 o'clock in the morning. Then that weekend, Puerto Rico. Weekend after, Labor Day weekend.
Man, so he was turned up. He been turned up, bro.
I'm calming down. I'm ready to get
right. You look mad relaxed now. Like it's time to just wind the fuck down. I got
all that shit out. I'm just ready to get back to work.
That's a fact. Yo, I forgot we got Poppy Hec coming on later. He gonna rock with us too. Wiseguyz Hec, he's gonna come with us and just chill with us and vibe with us tonight. So Katie gave me a whole bunch of topics and stuff and whatnot to talk about today, and then we gonna do that. So I'm gonna go by her so she don't kill me. Yo, the craziest thing I think that's happened since we've been going is Chadwick Boseman died. I think that was literally
rest in peace.
Yo, OD rest. My thing is with that, I don't get emotional with certain things with people dying, but
right.
I feel like when certain people pass, especially at a certain age, we're like I've been a big Nipsey fan.
Right.
I feel like I loved his music. I loved
you and me
what
both.
He stood by.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing with Kobe. Like,
right.
I'm a LeBron fan, but it's just
Kobe is Kobe.
Bro,
Kobe.
Like basketball was his life. He was telling me his first year out of retirement, he don't even get to enjoy that.
Enjoy it.
And then with Vanessa, you lost your husband and your daughter. So
it's crazy.
And then with Chadwick, this man has this man has played probably 95% of the major roles in major black movies.
Mm-hmm.
In like the past 10 years.
He's portrayed many of our black heroes coming up in the 20th century. Like seriously, Thurgood Marshall, Jackie Robinson, what was the other one? James Brown. Like, yo, he played like these icons. And you know, a lot of people say he suffered in silence, but he really didn't. The people who needed to know knew.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he didn't suffer in silence. And I'm guilty of saying that because I felt the way like when he died, I was like, damn, you know, he didn't let nobody know, blah, blah, blah. But I'm like, yo, his wife, his kids knew. And he was optimistic that he was gonna beat it, and he just never did.
And my thing is with this, that's literally like in certain cases, that's what I look at like we think like a strong black woman, a strong black man. Like, yo, people, that's the crazy thing. The right people were supposed to know, but from the outside, nobody
knew nothing. That's how close. And then the people who didn't know didn't leak it out. So he dealt with it for 4 years, and nobody knew. They said I was so adamant that Disney knew. I was adamant. I was like, yo, Disney had to have known. Yeah. I was like, that's why they was talking about Shuri was gonna take over as Black Panther, and I was always like, yo, why would they have her take over? And he's only done one movie, and they was talking. I was like, oh, they had to have known, but nah, they didn't know. They did not know. So it's just wild. It's just unfortunate for us to lose somebody as important as he was, for us just portraying and showing the life of different characters as well as Black Panther, and bringing that to the forefront, bringing a movie that had a majority black cast, and it made over $1 billion, and it gave people of color, especially black people, a somebody to look up to, because we don't have those African roots. For a lot of us, we don't know where we come from. So to see that was just very, very powerful.
It's crazy how this man is from the South.
Right. He's from South Carolina.
Yeah. And
right.
Over here putting on the whole African
accent. Right. It's crazy. Just crazy. His range was ridiculous. Like, just wow. It was a blow. I was fucked up off of it for about a week. Like, I was like you. I'm like you. I don't really get emotional. I think the times I got emotional over somebody was Michael Jackson, Nipsey Hussle, Kobe to an extent, because I wasn't really a big Kobe fan, but I respected what he did on the court. I felt bad for his family on that aspect.
I respected his mental. This
right.
So it wasn't even like he'll out hustle, but he will outthink you.
Right.
So it's just like it's more than this ball.
More than basketball. It's way more life than basketball. Katie said I called him Poppy. That's what he want me to call him. You want me to call him Poppy? Shit. That's Poppy Hec.
Speaking of everybody that's tuning in, I apologize for taking away from the Lakers Rockets game. You know, I wish I was watching that right now too. Right.
That's a game right now. It's on right now. I can see it from here on the TV right now. It's kind of like peeking through. But Katie said, "Oh, YOLO. Oh, okay. I see you, Katie. Katie. Katie,
I give it to Katie because Katie be dropping some spicy topics, and you don't even know if you should engage in it or.
Matter of fact, speaking of spicy topics, I did come on Facebook and said I was going to talk a little shit before we got into something. So, yo, we're gonna get into it more next week because I want Katie to be here next week and I want her to say her piece. But yo, I'm just gonna say this: niggas better start putting respect on my co-host and my manager's name, bro. That's a fucking fact. Y'all niggas is out here really, really wild disrespectful, yo. And next time I see a nigga act up, I'm just gonna slap him. I'm not even gonna talk nothing else. I'm just gonna say this shit is crazy, bro.
Too many of y'all coming out of your face and mouth.
Right. Yo, like
too many of y'all. And
yo,
act like I can't get
I'm not gonna go into the whole story, but I went into a party on Sunday, and people act like they didn't know who Katie was. And I know for a fact they know who Katie was. You know what I'm saying? And I like I said, I'm not gonna get too deep into it, but like in front of my face, first he acted like he didn't know who I was, which is cool. I don't really care. But then he was like, I don't know who Katie is, and I'm like, bruh, this is what we gonna do. So now I put respect on KK's name when we out here, man. Like when we in these streets, bro. I don't want to hear that. I don't know KK, right? Right, Katie? Right? Nod your head. I see you. Nod your head. But yeah, nah, just I just want, Katie, and like I said, Katie's gonna tell her story when she get back, yo. And like I said, we miss you, Katie, and we can't wait for you to get back. You're annoying as hell, but I love you. Apollo, she said check your text. All right, so Katie said get to break. So we're gonna play 2 songs, and then we're gonna have the guest Breez come through, and we're gonna chop it up with him.
Before we get to break, this is what she said.
What'd she say?
She said, "Tell Mikey I said I'm just a white girl."
That's a fact. You are just a white girl. Oh wait, before we get into that, yo, I just want to give a birthday shout out to Janelle from HR on the Jabba Tears podcast. Yo, she in Denver right now. So, shorty, enjoy yourself. I'm gonna holler at you later.
Oh shit! We're gonna get into that break and then we're gonna bring it back to the show.
We're gonna bring it back.
Yo, this is Gunner from New York, man. I know them niggas are hating on you right now, but guess what? I know you strong. Go hold your head up, cause you'll win. One love. Forget them motherfuckers, bro. Do you.
Yo. I don't fuck with y'all fake niggas, y'all gotta go. Potato on the barrel, what size you want your fries? Fuck civilized, analyze the unwise. Smoking in the bedroom, looking all Asian. Planning my moves, stacking crumbs, picking the cake, and that dope be the realest. Fiends coming back. I see you running with the ops, you the first to get clapped. Southside, I put it on the map. Every other day, I fucking hate to get smacked. Nothing but that uncut, Black October. Billy Badass, leave them dead in a coma. Lord Jesus, your baby mom's on my penis. Did a video, I'm fucking her and my Yeezy. Queens niggas the best. Fuck who you chosen. Bragging and boasting. Wedding finger frozen. Black October. Queens nigga with a holster. Eye for an eye. Wish a motherfucker poster. Black October. Queens nigga with a holster. Eye for an eye. Wish a motherfucker poster. Everybody is fool. Whoever want to smoke. Split your head like a Dutch. Do you want to talk? My conflict is crucial. You don't know what I do to you. Pull up, put you in the trunk of a Subaru. Pack them off with all of these whack frauds. Yeah, I'm nice for the right price, body and squad. Release the pain, give niggas nothing but fame. That act lame in front of these bitches and dames. I only jot on the cloud, no need for a pad. Bar work, only muscle up when I jab. What it look like? You fall from the crook type, EMF black, recite only what I write. This, that, and the third, I do what I should. Every time I'm in Queens, I'm on Inwood. Bit off my verse, yeah, it's all good. She ain't nobody favorite chick, yeah, the bitch ain't hood. Oh God, Lord have mercy on my soul. Oh God, I need a dream, mercy like gold.
DJ Apollo.
Stop telling people that you know me. Oh God, I was in these streets with my lonely. Oh God, Lord have mercy on my soul. Oh God, I need a dream, mercy like my soul. Oh God, I need a dream, mercy like gold. Oh God, stop telling people that you know me. Oh God, Lord have mercy on my soul. Oh God, I need a dream, mercy like gold. Oh God, Lord have mercy on my soul. Oh God, I need a dream, mercy like gold. Oh God, stop telling people that you know me. Oh God, I was in these streets with my lonely. Oh God, Lord have mercy on my soul. Oh God, I need a dream, mercy like gold. Oh God, stop telling people that you know me. Oh God, I was in these streets by my lonely. Call her Cardi cause she used to keep a bow. I ain't stressing over shit, I'm on a roll. You can't change the past, let it go. Johnny Depp with a 9, let it blow. I know my niggas want to send me, huh? Your squad shaking my study, huh? Beat the trick, I'm fly than a birdie. You my type, she said what? I said curry. Show me money, Jerry Maguire. Your man Calvin, he a liar. You my son, call me Poppy. Bitch, I got the juice, call me Gotti.
The next morning, I read the stories of the brutal murder of the 2 police officers. I also read the witness's statement about the bullets having no effect upon the killer. I felt sorry for the witness, and I thought about how easily a person's mind can become confused when suddenly they receive a brutal shock. I didn't believe a man existed who could not be stopped by a slug from a 45.
Yo, Cole, I'm sounding good in the headphones. Yeah. J. King. Look, I was gonna do a feature, but I had to hit the whole track with the ether. Certified platinum sound through your speaker, smelling like that Blue Day Chanel and that reefer. Send a message, bet I never beep her. Back shots the only time I beat her. Kitty wet, stepping in, slip resist sneakers. Now roll up more reefer. I ain't from Kansas, I'm a big chiefer. Look, the glass shattered, head tapping, CSI catching blood splatter, playing on IG chatter, hoping for a hit. They pray I'm better. I'm getting baked, taste the cookie batter. Niggas ain't working, they'll never matter. I'ma turn them into dead matter. I'm always working cause I'd always mattered. I love Mike, but I'm going better. I'm talking doing it broad day on Broadway. Any day, let that thing spray. I'm hot like heat rays, behave. I'm cooling down, cool it now. My new verse, my new edition. Money talking, my bank account getting new additions. I said it and I meant it, it came to fruition. Remember trapping for tuition, trust my intuition. Listen a little, trying to figure me out. They trying to cut it on the numbers, trying to figure me out.
Pull up in the Pepsi color 6, call it pauses. In this, I'm nauseous, interior chalkish. All my niggas toss brick cautious, ducking the tourists. I'm frostbit like an igloo, you trying to stay cool. Even when the block was hot, I used to shoot and sell a rock. Cause either you was selling rock or had a stupid jump shot. And I did both, do Coach K, couldn't coach this. Cause I ain't go to class, I was busy pitching that dope dip. Where I'm from, niggas smoke dip, hustling stole whips. And quick to line you up for a half a P of that smoke shit. When bitches fuck you off your IG, thotting on whole shit. And give they new nigga the stash the way you hold bricks. We grind over here, bitch ass. I get it quick fast. I play a bitch online slime. 2K6 tag. Move brick fast. Get cash. Free up and zip that. Then hit the interstate with bags before I switch tags. We grind over here, bitch ass. I get it quick fast. Play a bitch online slime. 2K6 tag. Move brick fast. Get cash. Free up and zip that. Then hit the interstate with bags before I switch tags. No credit, nigga, so debit is all debit. When your fight goes score doesn't qualify you for credit. It's straight cash, nigga. The only way I accept it, cause my word is my bond, so a nigga gotta respect it. You niggas straight trash, I mumble nothing, I pass speech. My type of time, money, my life clock is at AP. I really ran the street, I wish I could've ran into me to make the county eat. I repeat, I'm robbing Breez. You robbing Breez, I put you purposely in the infirmary. Your shirt burgundy, sit in surgery, sleep eternally. You took that currency, commit perjury, now you worry B. So take this 33, bitch nigga, I know you heard of me. We grind over here, bitch ass. I get it quick fast. I play a bitch online slime. 2K6 tag. Move brick fast. Get cash. Free up and zip that. Then hit the interstate with bags before I switch tags. We grind over here, bitch ass. I get it quick fast. Play a bitch online slime. 2K6 tag. Move brick fast. Get cash. Free up and zip that. Then hit the interstate with bags before I switch tags.
Okay. You are now tuned into Welcome to the Rawrrzone, sponsored by Talent Wave, where many of your favorite celebrities have hidden talent. Visit the site to find out more. Email talentwave.info@gmail.com to find out how you can become part of the team.
Okay. And we're back. Yo, that was KDK's sexy, super sexy voice right there. I don't know where she got that from, but that shit, that's super sexy. Katie, I'm gonna holler at you later. But yo, we got the homie Breez. That was his joint that we just played just then. Breez, what up, man?
What's going on, family?
It's all good. It's good. Introduce yourself, let everybody know what's going on.
It's your boy Breez, you know, Jersey 201. We in the building. Come kick with y'all over here at DTF. What up, man?
What's good? Yo, listen, man. That song was hot, bro.
Yo, I appreciate you for that, bro. It gave me like a, you know, it's crazy because I heard the shit. It gave me like a Shanks feel.
Right. That's where I was going. I was like, yo, that was definitely like right.
And I'm over here. I'm like, yo, this shit is mad smooth.
Right.
Like, I'm probably gonna put this in my car when I'm driving.
Right, just going.
Yeah. So if you didn't know the way I go about with shit when I come out play people shit,
Yeah.
I never wanna, just know what it is before I come in. So I give everything natural. I listen to your shit while we get.
While everybody
give you an honest opinion.
Yeah.
So I fuck with you. That's just the first song I played and I'm here.
Right. We already locked in.
Appreciate that.
You already locked in. So Breez, man, tell us about that song right there, man. Like, what was going on with that?
Yo, to be honest with you, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I thought that was the worst song I had on that whole project.
Yeah.
Wow.
And everybody keeps telling me like that's ball work. That's one of the hardest joints I had. And to me personally, I felt like it was the worst.
Why you felt like that?
I don't know. It's just certain records like you record them and you just catch that feel where you feel like it's good, maybe it's not. To me, I felt like out of that whole project, I felt like that was like the more mediocre one.
So what would you do to change that? Like if you was to go about and say, yo, listen, I want to change this song about, like what do you feel about that song that you would change to make it up there for you?
I think I would probably tighten up my ball work. Even though I don't doubt nothing I put out.
Right.
I just felt like compared to the other ones, it was mediocre.
All right, I can't wait to hear the other ones then. Live, what
and
up?
that's like we playing old. You playing old shit. We ain't even you ain't even on new album yet.
Ain't get some new shit yet. Live, what up?
What up though?
Talk to me.
It's good.
I feel like the record got a bounce to it. As an artist myself, be very. What's the word I'm looking for?
We choosy.
We choosy. We kind of indecisive of what records we want to go with. But my question to you is, when you take other people, do you take criticism as far as the artist goes?
Yeah.
When it comes to your tracks?
Of course. Why would you? Constructive criticism go a long way.
Right. So how do you feel like, all right, so somebody came, like, and I get through this a lot. A lot of people don't understand the difference between criticism and constructive criticism and hate. A lot of people don't get that. A lot of people think when you talk down like, yo, I wasn't really feeling that song because of such and such and such, they're like, oh, you hating. So how do you feel like when people come up to you and they're like, nah, I wasn't really fucking with it, or whatever the case is?
Everything ain't for everybody.
Right. That's the same way I like that. That's the same way I go.
Answer. Everything ain't for everybody.
That's the same way I go.
Something you might like, he might not like. Something I might like, he might not like.
Right.
That's just the way it is.
That's what's up. Yo, the title you had, it's a series of projects I saw, right? It was hold on, let me look at it just so I can remember what it was. It was Life's a Breeze.
Yeah.
So I see we on 3.
That's a strong title, by the way.
Right. Life's a Breeze. So tell us about the project and how that was structured.
So Life's a Breeze came out. It's pretty much a slogan that was built behind my name. So in reality, my initials is HB. So from HB, I started getting called H Breezy. So from H Breezy, I felt like that shit was a little bit too soft. So I was like, all right, just call me Breeze, cut the E off the end.
Right.
Boom. So the slogan Life's a Breeze came about. Was like everything you can do, you can make life easy. So that's how I pretty much structured my tape. So I was like Life's a Breeze 1, 2, 3, to which now I'm on part 4, which is Narcos, which is the song that we just played. That's off of 3. Money Mitch is on 4, which is Narcos.
Okay.
So I'm about to retire it now because I'm already on 4. So I'm like trying to find something different.
Yeah, I feel that. Apollo?
I'm gonna ask you. It's crazy because one thing I realized as a DJ is your organization is on point. Like I know you're not, you're an artist, but as like the way I received it, it's simple, it's to the point. I don't gotta look for nothing. It's
no track 1, track 2.
What I would say, no, it's professional. It's professional. It's OD. So that's 1. 2, it's I can tell that you take your craft seriously, and it's not just like I'm just an artist. Like you actually you enjoy the shit.
Yeah.
For the simple fact is that I'm just going through shit, and I'm like, and what you're saying is like you feel like that's like not even top notch for people fuck with it, but you still expect better from yourself. Niggas will drop 4 EPs, mixtape, they'll just throw out music.
Throwing out music crazy.
Just to say I can throw out music.
No, I can't work like that. I'm too anal about my presentation. to where.
And I could already tell it's a process. You know, like how you look at certain artists and it's just like they just throwing out music, and you look at other artists, it's just like.
See, he works towards that shit.
They work towards the
right.
shit. You look at certain artists, like when Big Sean just threw out this album.
Right.
It's like, he's explaining this part of what he is in his life type shit. Like I can tell you're telling the story.
Yeah, it's more where you at that point in your life.
Yeah, so that's what I appreciate. I appreciate people that like. I appreciate hard work in general, but I appreciate it's like it's not like I'm just doing it just to do it. I'm doing it to tell my story in a sense. So
yeah, I feel
it's calculated. I mean,
yeah, it's OD.
I ain't just jump off the porch. I've been doing this shit 13 years, so it's like I've studied a lot of different people. Like my top artists is Jay, Nas, Big. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming from that era where it's calculated. You know what I'm saying? Like I put my records together a certain way for a certain reason. So it's like I listen to a lot. Like to be honest with you, the way I line up my records and shit like that, I listen to Ross a lot. Ross, 50, that type of shit where you see how Ross's catalog is lined up a certain way. That's the way I study people like that, Ross, Jay, shit like that, where I lined up my records a certain way so it could fall into line the way it's supposed to.
Right.
So then they paint a picture at the end of the day. So even if I was to put a 12-track EP together or whatever the case is, and I drop 12 videos, they all gonna coincide with each other.
Yeah. I think that's how it should be. I think for the majority of artists, I think that's how it should be. A lot of artists can't put work together like that, so you wouldn't expect it. But I think for the most part, when you're doing music, you have to like tell a coherent story. It has to show, like an artist has to show me like where you are growing as an artist, as a person, as a human. It makes it easier to listen to. It makes you want to get in tune to it. It makes you want to learn more about the artist. It makes you want to be a part of the journey that the artist is on. You know what I'm saying? It makes your music more interesting. So that's dope. You know what I'm saying?
Music for different reasons.
Right.
People do music. That's their outage. That's what they feel most comfortable. People do music. Some people can just spit.
Right.
So it's just like just because I can spit.
I'm a spit.
So it's different things. So that's why that's what I'm saying. I appreciate people that like they take pride in the craft.
Right. So that's what's up. So let's get into another track that he got.
What you want to hear? You tell me.
You tell me what to play. You tell us what to play.
I don't know what type of vibe y'all want. Like
it don't matter. It don't matter. You what type of vibe you want?
I'm on my Money Mitch shit. That Money Mitch out right now. All platforms. Vivo got the video out. Video out on iTunes. Yeah, Money Mitch. It's on Narcos. Like your Breez 4.
Where they can find the video on the direct link to the video.
The direct link to the video you can find on YouTube. It's on iTunes. It's on Tidal, Vivo. It's pretty much on all platforms. It's on all platforms right now. I'm trying to get it up on MTV BET right now. So that's the next level.
I got 3 right now. Which one you for 3?
Oh, for 3?
Yeah.
I'm heading with back on my bullshit.
Oh. Is that off the actual beat?
Huh?
Is that off the actual beat?
Nah, I had that before that the one you talking about.
Yeah, all right.
That's in advance.
I'm back in these streets, rolling Philippe, I'm grinding like meats. None of you niggas can see me, I'm greasy, you wipe my sneaks. I'm far from the street, I am a piece, fly every week. In my real week, you gossip like bitches and cry in your sleep. Respect to this breeze, breathe my seed, you tough on the tree. Indeed, I perfected my craft, nigga, I'm back for my cheese. She back on the knees, she took my knees. Believe me for cheese, she pack on my wood, she knocking my trees. I'm back on my bullshit, don't slip it, I'm loaded up. With coke, cause I'm dope, boy. You niggas been slowing up. I leveled up, so I'm glowing up. In my hood, niggas throw it up. Go for my neck and you throwing up. You know my niggas, you know what's up. Don't slip up, I'm loaded up. I'm back on my bullshit. Don't slip up and load it up. I'm back on my boat.
You know what it is, nigga.
You know my niggas, you know what's up.
In this bitch.
You know my niggas, you know what's up.
20 racks, Spotify. Mess, I hated by a lot of guys. Got haters all in my rear view. That's why I don't see niggas eye to eye. One time for the killed up. Niggas ain't what they said they was. West New York, where I got the crown. Ask around, they know I hold shit down. As a youngin', you know I picked up some bad habits, starting to make the coke disappear. But this ain't black magic. Niggas think I'm in Miami, word of mouth. In Jersey, IRS says I'm getting money in the South. I got red can for my main shooters. 100 rebels screaming free Cuba. 6 figures that I ran through to get it poppin', and I got more moolah. Ladies love me like old Sula. In the fit, blowing hella Buddha. Headshots to the competition, so y'all motherfuckers get die sooner. I'm gone.
I'm back on my bullshit. Don't slip up and load it up. With coke, I'm dope, boy. You niggas been slowing up. I leveled up, so I'm glowing up. In my hood, niggas throw it up. Go for my neck and you throwing up. You know my niggas, you know what's up. Don't slip up and load it up. I'm back on my bullshit. Don't slip up and load it up. I'm back on my bullshit. You know my niggas, you know what's up. You know my niggas, you know what's up. So blow international, shoot yourself so practical. Touch the cheese in the Mexico. Where I'm from, de Mayatato. Cubans on no cash though. Infrared so tactical. Face off like Castroid. Mask off, give me that, my boy. Bare face, my style, well, I do it pro style. I'm robbing son, can't no nigga get me no smile. No trial, by your tone, you get no doubt. You fresh in the hood, so fly, but got no mind. Next drive, then the neck wise. Do it big like best style. Red line when the left line. On my strip, then you best buy. Next guy try to test now. Put the flame to your left eye. Check ride in my neck ride. Dropping bombs called flex, y'all.
Yo.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. That's back on my bullshit. I like that shit. That sound like a just back on your bullshit, bro. That's what's up. So what was the production on that?
That whole album was my man on Global. Kid I went to school with, grew up with since he was like 10 years old. He produced that whole album.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any producers that you want to work with that you haven't worked with yet?
To be honest, I'm open to work with damn near any producer. If the vibe right and the beats is right, we can start cooking up. Like, that's not. I don't have like a preference. Like, oh shit, right. I want to work with so and so and so and so. If the shit is right, we're gonna get cooking. Right.
You want to say something?
Yeah. On the first verse, when the beat switched up at the 8 bar, I like how you switched the flow instead of running the beat when you did the first 8 bars.
Yeah. I
like how you switch up the flow on the second 8 bar.
Because
most artists would just stick to that same flow after that 8 bar. But I see you pay attention to the beat, and that's very critical when doing a song.
Those actual beats, when those songs were made, those beats were made from scratch, like literally in front of me.
Oh,
so it's like we in the room, me and him, and he'll start from scratch, like, and then from there we just start humming shit, and then you just keep adding to the beat. Like, the boy talented. I can't shit you. Like, at the end of the day, the boy, he a problem.
That's what's up. That's what's up. What's her name? Katie said that gave me a I Ain't With It vibe from Live Johnson.
Oh wow!
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Live on that I Ain't With It joint.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, the production on that sounded great. I'm big on like mixing and mastering and shit like that as like a part-time engineer and shit. So I love the way it sounds, just clear and crisp and precise, no tags on the beat. Like that's what like what Apollo was saying. Like the presentation is just dope. So I automatically, my ears already open. Like I'm just like, yo, I want to hear more. So that's dope. Like for real.
Yeah, I'm big on the presentation, the mixing, the mastering. Shout out to Holly Bugs. That's my engineer. He like the team of people that I got working on my projects is like from the bottom to the top. Everybody play their position and make the shit sound like the way it's supposed to sound. Because at the end of the day, they got pride in their work.
Right.
So they ain't gonna make this shit sound retarded if, you know what I mean? Their name's on the line.
Absolutely.
That's how people take you seriously. People take pride, you do your shit right.
Anywhere you go.
It's like, if you don't come correct, nobody's looking at you.
It's a fact.
I don't care how hot you think you is, the presentation mean a lot.
It's a fact. It's a fact. People are not gonna take to your music. I don't care how dope of a spitter you are, how dope of a singer you are, none of that. If it don't sound right, if it don't come correct, if stuff is not properly, formatted and tagged and put together in a nice bow and all that. Nobody's trying to hear it.
All around the board, you gotta look at it like this: from your music, the sound, the quality, your presentation,
right,
your social networks, how you look, how you conduct yourself. That shit all plays a part. I think it all plays a part because all that shit got to coincide and match.
Right.
If not, no niggas looking at you like, man, you just another fuckboy.
And that's for certain things. Like with certain people, I don't take seriously because it's like you could be the flyest nigga in the world.
Right.
It's cool. Your balls ain't set up. I'm not playing your music.
And as a DJ, that's mad important because the DJ got to play the music. So if the DJ not gonna play it,
that's a fact.
Forget about it.
Look at it like this. Like you said, it'd be a lot of fly niggas.
Yeah.
But if your shit not lining up, who the fuck wanna look at your shit?
Right.
And it don't even be off of this. I listen to a lot of music, but there's certain things that's not my flow. Certain things I don't. But that's the thing. If people fuck with it, I'm gonna play.
You don't play it.
But my thing is, if your shit don't sound correct,
it's a dub.
It's a dub. It's a dub.
All right. So my question to you is, what's your vibe to listen to as far as artist wise?
So
is you with niggas that spitting, niggas that singing, niggas that's doing both?
So for me specifically, it depends on the type of mood I'm in. When I'm in my car, I listen to Ross, I listen to trap music, I listen to 50. When I'm chilling by myself, I listen to Tory Lanez, I listen to Drake, I listen to Chris Brown. It depends.
That's a different vibe.
It's a mood.
It's a mood.
A different type of mood. It depends on what I'm doing and how I'm feeling. Certain thing am I a big everyday trap person? No. If I'm about to pregame, I'm about to go out to that's the vibe I'm throwing on. If I'm chilling by myself, I'm doing my homework, I'm working on my laptop, I'm listening to Tory Lanez, I'm listening to Drake. I'll even fucking throw on Devon Terrell. It's certain people I just vibe with.
Right.
Depending on my mood.
Yeah, depending on what you're doing.
Yeah.
I'm the same way. I get in the car, trap. Gotta be trap. It gotta be something hard.
Like
some Migos. Listen, I ain't gonna hold you. I be in the car, Migos is on repeat.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to. I just want to hear about drug dealing. That's all I want to hear when I'm driving. You know what I'm saying? Like
he flowing and listen to drug dealing music.
Right. When I be in the crib though, be R&B, be 90s R&B, Joe, D'Angelo.
Oh,
you going down? He going to Donnell Jones.
So, right, Donnell Jones, all that shit. Like that's
the
when
vibe.
I'm at the crib, I'm with a shorty, whatever. That's what it is.
It's the mood.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly.
That nigga sipping Pinot Grigio and all that.
Facts. Facts.
I do have a question though.
What's up?
Being that he's from Jersey, right?
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. It's coming.
Who are your influences from Jersey?
Truth be told, Redman.
Thank you.
Automatic.
Red the hitter.
Mm-hmm.
Red,
Noble.
Naughty by Nature.
Red still
Vinny. You know what I'm saying? Joe. As much as niggas hate that nigga, but
I fuck with Joe Budden.
I fuck with Joe, man.
Listen, as a radio personality, niggas don't like him. But Joe, when Joe was spitting,
yeah, no, absolutely. I fuck with him as a radio personality too.
Joe put out music. It's just Joe. It's no filter. So
right.
Now
we talking like Joe in his prime, mood music, 1, 2, 3. Joe's that nigga.
Right.
Like, can't nobody say shit about it. Like, at the end of the day, you're gonna feel how you feel about him as a radio personality. But as an artist, ain't too many niggas standing toe to toe with that nigga.
That day, his music can't be touched.
Right.
His personality
is wild. His personality is wild.
Because you know what it is? He's the type of nigga that he gonna open his mouth and he gonna say what he wanna say.
Right.
Yeah.
And he not catering to nobody where it's like, oh no, you're not supposed to say this. Nah, fuck you. If I don't like it, I don't like it.
Yeah.
That's just the end of it. But like I said, lyrically, toe to toe, anybody fan with him. You gotta look at it like this.
Lyrically, oh yeah, there's not a lot of rappers that can touch Joe Budden lyrically.
Yeah,
you gotta look at it like this.
Not a lot.
Not to sound crazy, but Drake is the biggest artist in the world. But he wasn't opening his mouth coming back at Homeboy.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. You know what's crazy? I waited for him. I remember when they was beefing, I was like, yo, I hope Drake respond. Because Drake can get busy. A lot of people don't realize Drake can really get busy if you want to. But I was like, yo, bro, this is an uphill battle for him.
My whole thing is Drake can get busy, but even with the the whole shit with Pusha T. He was not
engaging.
Right, because
the niggas that got ball work that's gonna smack him around,
he's
not gonna engage with.
He can't fuck with him.
He could be the biggest artist in the world, but at the end of the day, he's not going to engage.
He's gonna throw a bar here, a sub there, whatever like that. But he's not gonna go like how he went at me. Yeah, like exactly. He's not gonna do that
because he knew he had him beat.
Yeah, he can't. Yeah, no. He said that. He was like, yo. He's like, I checked him twice. He didn't respond. He wasn't ready. He said, oh, it was just a game for him. And then he was like, he was gonna release the third one and never did. But like, it was just like, you're right.
You gotta look at it like this. At this point, it's a popularity contest with this rap shit.
Absolutely,
facts.
So the nicer niggas is not gonna lose. Is not gonna beat a nigga that is up 300 million. 7 million followers.
Yeah.
Niggas gonna drop some bullshit on the gram and it's gonna go.
That's a fact.
But
drop some on
TikTok. Exactly. Niggas gonna drop some on TikTok and you out of here.
TikTok. All you gotta do. How many songs Drake done had on TikTok already? That is, he just he's had like 3, 4, 5 songs on TikTok.
You know what my thing is with the Drake shit? Even when Pusha T was talking about the fact that he had Adonis and didn't claim him,
right?
He didn't say anything about it. He just mentioned Adonis on a Scorpion album.
Right. And that was it.
Nobody questioned it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He the biggest nigga in the world. You can't say you're not gonna beat him.
Right. You can't.
Whether you're more talented than him or not, it's a popularity contest.
He's Drake is way too cerebral. With what he
calculated.
Does. He's very calculated.
He's very calculated.
Very calculated.
That's what I like about the nigga.
He knows exactly what to do. Like he's like, yeah, all right, this is where it's gonna be at. I'm not responding to it because if I don't respond to it, niggas are not gonna take to it.
That's why Drake will. That's somewhere that he's OD calculated because he will drop some shit before the summer and that shit take over the summer.
The whole summer.
It was work.
He's dropping that shit in April and he's taking over till October.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Shut everything down. All right, man. So, Katie said no violating the podcast God. We wasn't violating Joe.
Nah. He's
never.
That's
never violate Joe.
Shout out to my nigga 100 Summers though.
Pump it up, bro. So you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, we don't violate.
Nah, you ain't violating. Pump it up.
Nah.
Even making a murder. The last
right.
What was that like?
Bro, he's different.
Right.
Like when he go to work, he's different. Niggas don't understand that shit. Niggas like, oh, cause it's a popularity contest at the end of the day. I'm not cut from that cloth. Niggas like, oh, because nah, man, fuck all that. You gonna spit, you gonna have to spit. You gonna have to put pen to that pad.
Right.
And get right.
All right, so we're gonna get into one last track with Breez. But before we do, Breez, let everybody know where they can find you at, where they can find your music at, YouTube links, all that.
And you already know you can find me on Instagram, Breez201, Twitter, Breez201, Facebook, Breez201. Go to Google, put Breez201. You're gonna find whatever you need to find. iTunes, Spotify, Tidal. I'm all over the place. I'm shaking.
Oh so, man, listen,
no, go ahead.
Go
I want to ask you two things. One, do you have anything working on, anything coming out?
I just started working on another project. I don't know what I'm gonna name it yet, but I'm hopefully trying to put that out before Christmas. I'm thinking I'm gonna call it Fall Breeze, so it should be out before Thanksgiving. And other than that, I'm just trying to shoot as much videos as I can. I've just been moving around, traveling. I just came back from Cali. My man Mesa, my engineer Holly Bugs, was over there for Nori's birthday. Malibu, Flexing, Vado, It's Biscuit. Shout out to all of them. We was out there Marvin, like. So we back on the East right now, trying to wait for the next move.
That's a fact.
And then, you know.
I'm gonna ask you one more thing.
Talk to me.
Throughout this whole pandemic, what do you feel like you've learned?
Anything can happen. Anything can happen. At the end of the day, I don't know how everybody else views the whole pandemic and this whole situation. Like, I went through a lot of shit through the pandemic where, personal wise, like, I was missing one of my children. They was out the country. They couldn't come back. You know what I'm saying? So then my other child was here. It's just a lot of personal shit where it teaches you how to be stronger and build. Yeah. And at the end of the day, the media pumping you some bullshit. Like, don't get me wrong, the shit is real. I had family members. I lost family members to this shit. But I'm not. You can't eat everything they feed you.
It's a big fact.
That's a big fact. You can't eat everything they feed you. So you just gotta be strong. And if you ain't make no money out of this pandemic, you fucked up.
It's true.
At the end of the day,
nigga was an essential worker. Nigga was working good, making good money.
Bro, I was getting paid. I'm not gonna lie. Since from the beginning to the end of the shit, I was getting paid all through it.
It was so much shit, bro.
It was so many ways for you to get money.
You can fucking lie and fucking claim unemployment.
Unemployment like a motherfucker.
Niggas was getting unemployment plus that extra 600. Niggas that was working was still getting checks.
Yeah.
My nigga, you know who's eating the most? These Uber niggas.
Yo, wild bread.
Slime niggas was doing 2 bands a week.
Bro.
I was making the 10 band a week.
So you know the vibe.
I throw my car to work, bro. Like,
yeah, I do Grubhub and Uber Eats. So
that I know that was making money. I know that was making money. Them niggas didn't want to fuck with me because I'm a felon, but that's all good.
You gotta get it though.
Yo, listen.
It's my nigga. It's like they said. If COVID didn't teach you how to hustle, then you ain't never gonna hustle a day in your life.
Ever. You're just gonna be what it is.
You're just gonna be what you're gonna be.
Shit is.
Bro.
Yo, I appreciate you. You know, we appreciate you coming here.
That's
bro.
a fact, yo. And anytime, when you drop your new joint, yo, come through, yo. We set something up, come through, yo.
So I'll be back in 2 months.
Yeah,
I'm shaking for
that's
ASAP.
what's up. That's what's up. You gonna let Katie handle all that business.
What you want to hit before you get out of here?
I want him Money Mitch.
I'm gonna drop. And what you want to hit because I'm about to just.
And I want him Money Mitch again.
He said he won't play that shit. She said play that shit twice.
10 times. You gonna play it 10 times. You gonna hit it 10 times.
So you called it Money Mitch, but the way I received it was Money Mitch bitch. So I'm gonna drop it.
Like I mean, you probably got the dirty version of it. I don't know.
That's fine. We play dirty version here.
Introduce your song before we get into it.
Yo, you already know it's your boy Breez. I'm putting down that Money Mitch. Go check that on iTunes, video on iTunes, video on YouTube, video on Vivo, video on wherever you want to find it at. I'll send it to your phone if you want. Holla at me.
Yo, sweet
I'm pitiful like I'm Money Mitch, with 100 clip, and my shorty thick. Rack it up, I'ma blow this bitch. I'm pitiful like I'm Money Mitch, my trip to the floor. Got Louis Vuitton, got bricks to the floor. I'm pitiful like I'm Money Mitch. With 100 clip, and my shorty thick. Rack it up, I'ma blow this bitch. I'm pitiful like I'm Money Mitch. My drip to the floor. Got Louis Vuitton, got bricks to the floor. The kitchen stinking, I'm gripped up. Whipping up patty now. I'm in Foddy Town. Bust down with 100 rounds. 10 chains on 600 brown. Bron, 4 Giados. Right behind Marcialago with a bad bitch that work bottle. I be talking my shit though, every city I hit ho. I be talking my shit though, every city I hit ho. I touch down and I pipe up, touchdown and I pipe up, touchdown and I pipe up, I touch down and I pipe up. Drip rain on these hoes, ice down, I'm an Eskimo. Flex on me and your neck goes, I'm just hit where your chest goes. I'm petty mode, ain't heavy though, I don't think you're ready bro. Call me Breez, hustle Westbrook. In the kitchen I'm a chef cook, I'm so different, my woes different. Ice yellow, I froze pissing, Catholic and my shoes Christian. MJ, you boys pimpin'. I'm 2 times, I'm set tripping. BB Simmons, my bell hitting. 44, my bell sitting in case you niggas wanna act different. You see me, I'm cooking raw. My closet like I bought them all. I'm a savage when it comes to bras. You're around the way like I'm Santa Claus. You see me, I'm cooking raw. My closet like I bought them all. I'm a savage when it comes to bras. You're around the way like I'm Santa Claus. I be talking my shit though. Every city I hit ho. I be talking my shit though. Every city I hit ho. I be talking my shit though. Every city I hit ho. I be talking my shit though. Every city I hit ho.
Yo, sweet
I'm pitiful like I'm Money Mitch, with 100 clip, and my shorty thick. Rack it up, I'ma blow this bitch. I'm pitiful like I'm Money Mitch. My trip to the floor, got Louis Vuitton, got bricks to the raw. I'm pitiful like I'm Money Mitch. With 100 clip, and my shorty thick. Rack it up, I'ma blow this bitch. I'm pitiful like I'm Money Mitch. My drip to the floor, got Louis Vuitton, got bricks to the raw. Got the kitchen stinking, I'm gripped up. Whipping up patty now. I'm in Foddy Town. Bust down with 100 rounds. 10 chains on 600 brown. Bron, 4 Giados. Right behind Marcialago with a bad bitch that work bottle. Cause they go wherever I go.
like tail lights or red lights. MJ, my game tight, you couldn't play me on game night. Get fly with me, I'm a trip. Islander, keep ice and sticks. Restaurant, stir bar and chips. Try got the mag for real clips. Y'all better act like this 40 Mac won't hold you up, Swiss cheese. I let the 40 clap, let your shorty clap when you see this nigga get Ritz freeze. Ain't no contest when I digest, I'm ishing on your bitch, please. You don't need a test to see we the best, no caliber. I'm paid a fool like I'm Money Mitch. With 100 clip, and my shorty thick. Rack it up, I'ma blow this shit. I'm paid a fool like I'm Money Mitch. My trip to the floor, got Louis Vuitton. Got bricks to the raw, I'm paid a fool like I'm Money Mitch. With 100 clip, and my shorty thick. Rack it up, I'ma blow this shit. I'm paid a fool like I'm Money Mitch. My trip to the floor, got Louis Vuitton. Got bricks to the raw, hotel bed counting hundreds. Bad little bitch to her stomach. Hub to the bro tips and I dub it. I leave it to the bros and they pick off it. Don't talk on the phone or in public. My time ain't mine and they flooded. Boosie wipe me down, I'm so clean. I'm an outcast, you know the routine. 145 by Robin, blue jeans, stars on the roof, you know I'm so mean. Double parked in front of the lab. My jack, I'm strapped, I'm bad. Big bag, all blues, all cash. My slot get work like that. Got a G for every bump in your face, bare face, take best off the interstate. Get money like a money bitch. Get money like a money bitch. Get money like a money bitch. Get money like a money Mitch. 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 I paid a fool like I'm Money Mitch. With 100 clip. And my shorty thick. Rack it up, I'ma blow this bitch. I paid a fool like I'm Money Mitch. My trip to the floor. Got Louis Vuitton. Got bricks to the road. I paid a fool like I'm Money Mitch. With 100 clip. And my shorty thick. Rack it up, I'ma blow this bitch. I paid a fool like I'm Money Mitch. My trip to the floor. Got Louis Vuitton.
From the streets to the jets, getting money, money, money just to spend. Every day a holiday, every day's a holiday. Champagne and caviar. Champagne and caviar. That's what the dreams are made of. Champagne and caviar. That's what our dreams are made of.
A truck in his dream mansion with 100 keys, Scarface in the Wraith. I be what they tryna be. Spun the block early in the V. I was 17, moving purple for the bucks. Like my nigga Charlie B, like Cardi B, I'm blood G. Real niggas, they fuck with me. Young niggas looked up to me, so sucker niggas don't come for me. I'm Louis V, so Gucci C. Never fuck with a groupie free. She call me Papa, no Scooby D. I'm in my zone, no true free. It's all we when they see the guard. Convoy move like rock. Quit nigga, go get a job. You need one, fuck with the mob. I'm about cheddar, won't do the job. No consolation, I do the stars. Love life, so I go hard. Hungry niggas, I both
From the streets to the jets, getting money, money just to spend. Every day a holiday, every day's a holiday. Champagne.
Come through the town acting funny, they gon' gun you down. They gon' gun you down, nigga, they gon' gun you down. If you ain't from around the town, nigga, keep your hammer around. Keep your hammer around, nigga, keep your hammer around. Come through the town acting funny, they gon' gun you down. They gon' gun you down, nigga, they gon' gun you down. If you ain't from around the town, nigga, keep your hammer around. Keep your hammer around, nigga, keep your hammer around.
You fuck with the plug, I did that. You ran up a bag, I did that. On your block in the drop, I did that. Had thoughts to the spot, I did that. Dark Vader, I'm blacking out. Big money, you cashing out. I'm in your house with the clappers out, so open the safe and close your mouth. Got haters you won't believe. Ray Charles, I can't be seen. Dance on the white, no Billie Jean. Get popped by the cops, don't mention Breeze. Canary chain, pissed on my rocks. You want no sauce on my wing, stop. I click and send me to the clip empty. Yeah, yo, give me banks that I see fit. My trunk got a trunk in the center front. Try me and I pull up and dump. You get no money, but you tryna stunt. Keep your bitch, nigga, I don't want your slut. My work ain't one, I don't fucking cut. Real niggas, what the fuck is up? If I give you a pack, don't fuck it up. I repeat, little nigga, don't fuck it up.
Come through the town acting funny, they gon' gun you down. They gon' gun you down, nigga, they gon' gun you down. If you ain't from around the town, nigga, keep your hammer around. Keep your hammer around, nigga, keep your hammer around. Come through the town acting funny, they gon' gun you down. They gon' gun you down, nigga, they gon' gun you down. If you ain't from around the town, nigga, keep your hammer around. Keep your hammer around, nigga, keep your hammer around.
Come to the town in the Brinks truck. Flick up when you mix up. My young boys be wild as fuck. Tupac, I hit him up. No mix up. Hit your whip up. Spin back around. Hit your bitch up. We on the strip, so don't slip up. You talk tough, so don't bitch up. We back at it, old black mags. You want static, I got cabbage. You got baggage, I got baggage. You like rappers, I got rappers. Where I'm from, all carjackers. Jersey Drive, no star status. I got scammers, ain't car hackers. Act backwards, get spun backwards. Born trapper, hustle till I drop. My dropper make a drop a top, then drop a top till my top a pop. That's the real definition of a drop top. I'm bout guap, so son stop. We not the same, so twin stop. That's an 06, you ain't lit stop. No biggie boy, you a small stop. Come through the town acting funny, they gon' gun you down. They gon' gun you down, nigga, they gon' gun you down. If you ain't from around the town, nigga, keep your hammer around. Keep your hammer around, nigga, keep your hammer around. Come through the town acting funny, they gon' gun you down. They gon' gun you down, nigga, they gon' gun you down. If you ain't from around the town, nigga, keep your hammer around. Keep your hammer around, nigga, keep your hammer around.
Movie, bitches they hating, they all on my coochie. All on my groupies, they all on my body, they giving me goofy. I ain't subbing you or nothing, just know when I see you it's something. My niggas they dumping, I bluffing, they pull up, no room for discussion. Movie, bitches they hating, they all on my coochie. All on my groupies, they all on my body, they giving me goofy. I ain't subbing you or nothing, just know when I see you it's something. My niggas they dumping, I bluffing, they pull up, no room for discussion.
You gon' feel the pressure. 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 When they tell you that you next up. New levels, new devils. Smiling in my face. But inside I know they jealous.
Turn me up in the head.
If you say you know me, then that means you don't. Circle getting smaller.
Turn me up in the headphones. She like how I move, she said, whoa. Ay, shake my shoulders, then I walk. Ay, do my dance, then I walk. Stay Gucci down to my toes. She said, can I have your heart? Baby, no. Heard he talking, load the clip, let it blow. Boom, boom, GGG. Yeah, my shooters trying to go. Got that work, you can get it for the low. I just don't know why they mad. Probably heard I got a bag. No Uber Black, did 100 in the track. Hit the club, throw 100, now she glad. She don't want Christian Dior, she rather Versace and Fendi. Look like I got me a body, all red in the belly. Man, I got God on my side, dropping all you can't tell me. Why do I walk with a lip? Nigga, my pocket is heavy. Hey, lot of people talking on me. Let them talk. But these niggas do not know me. They don't know me. Ay, I shoot my shot till it's empty. I got a game in a frenzy. Got money, now niggas is friendly. Ay, she like how I move. She said, whoa. Ay, shake my shoulders, then I walk. Ay, do my dance, then I walk. Take Gucci down to my toes. She like how I move. She said, whoa. Ay, shake my shoulders, then I walk. Ay, do my dance, then I walk. Ay, straight Gucci down to my toes.
I pray to God, I hope I make it with these raps. Cause I don't wanna go back to the hood and trap. To keep it real, I'm tired always cooking crack. And bagging up get boring, who got time for that? But it costs to be the boss, bitch, and shit ain't cheap. So gotta go back to the streets. Moving there with your McCarley. I felt like I got to my feet in a week. Moving there with your McCarley. How much you think I was able to eat? Moving there with your McCarley. With your McCarley. With your McCarley. I know you know what it is, but we gon' say what you McCarley. In case they be listening when you be calling, say what you McCarley. I got that what you McCarley, call it. I got that what you McCarley. I gotta take a precaution, especially when I be talking. Go for the point of our business, but I know we're in the chicken. You never know when you're recording, God forbid I get deported. And I don't need white fiction until I be rushing.
I'm a New York baby, like you're a step to LA. They know a nigga get paid, they all know me right away. I'm a New York baby, the way that I walk, the way that I talk. I'm a New York baby, the way that I walk, the way that I talk. I'm a New York baby, like you're a step to LA. They know a nigga get paid, they all know me right away. I'm a New York baby, the way that I walk, the way that I talk. I'm a New York baby, the way that I walk, the way that I talk.
Pocket watch this shit motivate. Been feeling like Golden State. Now they feel like I'm down and out with 10 next year. We right back to great. Switched out from the chopped cheese. Now we eating Peter Luger steak. Sauce on me, I'm drippy, bitch. Got them blues on me like Nipsey, bitch. Easy vibes when I spit shit. We ain't from the bay, but we take trips. Cali, bitch, she stay fit, and I'm in the gut like intestines. Tax bracket on a different level. Spend a couple G's just to ice the bezel. Big body, got truck vibes. Limo tint, so they squint eyes. Spin the block like no spots. Shoot a shoot till the targets drop. Bag on me, that's a down payment. Bought a crib and put tenants in it. Different cloth that we cut from. I'm a hustler, baby, you don't want none. Street team, we been on the grind, and this can't stop till I fucking die.
Ready for action, we packing from Staten. What the fuck is you talking about? Look in the back with the pack and it starts, so you touch it, we might have to air it out. Fuck all that drama, cause I'm about commas, the llamas start spinning like whoa. Bitches, they sinning like whoa. Missing like go. Stop, walk it out. You talk at your face, they gon' chalk it out. Stop, fuck it out. Hollow tips if you gon' run your mouth. The Goonies vibe with me, the drum is out. The cannon on Nick gonna line you now. Stop, walk it out. Stop, walk it out. Stop, walk it out. You talk at your face, they gon' chalk it out. Stop, fuck it out. Hollow tips if you gon' run your mouth. The Goonies vibe with me, the drum is out. The cannon on Nick gonna line you now. Stop, walk it out. Stop, walk it out.
Okay.
Hey, East St. Laurent when I pop out. You already lost when I pop out. Hop in the whip if it's hot, get the drop top. Get to the money like chop chop. Yeah, the biddies be calling me Dada. Bands and make her do cha cha. You do what you can, I do what I wanna. I talk to the money like blah blah. Yeah, East St. Laurent when I pop out. You already lost when I pop out. Hop in the whip if it's hot, get the drop top. Get to the money like chop chop. Yeah, the biddies be calling me Dada. Bands and make her do cha cha. You do what you can, I do what I wanna. I talk to the money like blah blah.
I talk to the money like blah blah. Boy, you a rat, you a rata, my curry go dirty, go rata rata. I make it dance like bachata. I get you smoke like a shata. En casa she higher than us, I'm over like oh mami tu traga. Copy, I see you mañana like baby go baba. My baby go dada, he big like a casa. Don't fly straight, you a big, you a hasa. Que pasa, I'm ha, I'm dripping in grasa. Don't hit my WhatsApp unless you hitting my cash app. My cutie, she mala, you niggas know holla. A pressure to Cubans, feeding a rapper. You play with my lana, I hang you like Oma. You told me I'm Sosa, get through like a Homa. I hit you like Toma. This gas, you smell my aroma. I'm washing these tins, I ain't talking Tacoma. Play with me, you're gonna become me, you're broken. You pussy, you choke, you do act of the mocha. Bitch in the host, I'm good with the coke. I'm good in the hood with the goons and the smoke. I get cash for cash when I breathe as a coke.
Easy Laurent when I pop out. You already lost when I pop out. Hop in the whip if it's hot, get the drop top. Get to the money like chop chop. Yeah, the biddies be calling me Dada. Bands and make her do cha cha. You do what you can, I do what I wanna. I talk to the money like blah blah. Yeah, East St. Laurent when I pop out. You already lost when I pop out. Hop in the whip if it's hot, get the drop top. Get to the money like chop chop. Yeah, the biddies be calling me Dada. Bands and make her do cha cha. You do what you can, I do what I wanna. I talk to the money like blah blah.
I talk to the money like hola. Hold up, I call you back, gotta go give me some more of it. Making no way for my niggas. I threw him the bomb and he caught it. I'm big holder quarter. Tripping like you never seen. Just give me my profit, stop asking me what did I order. These niggas hustling pity. If I spend a 20, then I'm trying to make me afford it. Calling for smoke, we gon' pop out. For the police, we ain't never gon' cop out. I'm speaking no shit that you knock out. Pull up on your block with a chop and a Glock out. So I brought the mop out. Put up where they be and them niggas was not out. We told them heaters even when it's hot out. Never inside, it's a permanent lockout.
Oh my God! Okay.
You are now tuned into Welcome to the Rawrrzone, sponsored by Talent Wave, where many of your favorite celebrities have hidden talent. Visit the site to find out more. Email talentwave.info@gmail.com to find out how you can become part of the team.
Yo, we back on. Yo, that was a dope little intermission. But now it's the guys' time. We get to talk a little shit.
Yeah.
I feel like Katie had a different job on her past life with that commercial.
Right. 900 operator. Oh.
She's like, wait, now you want to talk shit because I'm not here? Yep, we about to talk.
Oh, yeah, we're going to talk wild shit. We're going to talk wild shit while she's not here. Because we can't do it. We can't do it when she's here. But what's up, fellas? What's good? What's the deal?
Man, just working, grinding, and I can't wait to drop these new music. That's all I gotta say, man.
Said the new music.
New music is, man.
That's a big fact. I'm grateful that I'm able to keep working through all of this.
Bro, it's been rough, yo. Like, I tell people all the time, like, life really hasn't changed for me so much since the pandemic. But thinking back on it, it really has, yo. It's been rough. Like having to explain to a 6-year-old like why you can't really go in the store without a mask.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Like, yo, it's been pretty rough, man. I'm just blessed that I've been able to get through it, still have a job, you know, I worked through the whole thing, been able to just provide and just be there for him. And you know, it's going down now. The pandemic seems to be going down, at least on our end over here in New York. I know I was on the phone with my dad, and he stays in Atlanta, and he was telling me, he was like, yo, them niggas is not social distancing. He was like, them niggas go to parties, just having wild college parties and all kind of shit. Niggas don't wear no masks.
Pool parties and all types of shit.
He's like, he said this week they had to start over. He was like, they had to start the fuck over.
Bro, I went to, and that's usually what's been happening.
Right.
It's these other states, they just, I don't give a fuck. And then we back at square one. Like when I was I spent time with some family in Minnesota. And it's family. I've never been to that state before, other than when I went because of family. And everything was just like nothing ever happened.
Wow. Yo, a couple of states got it, but a lot of states didn't, bro.
Yeah.
A lot of states didn't. That's why states like Colorado, a couple of other like Western mid-state, like those, they're good. But like California, Texas, Georgia, Alabama, like we can't fly there.
Yeah.
If we fly there, we got to come back in quarantine.
It's big city states, like
right.
Like places like when you think of like the top cities in the U.S., you think of New York City, Atlanta, LA, Houston, all those cities. They're high populated. That's why New York has the number one most COVID cases in the U.S.
Yeah. I'm thinking about how that shit spread in New York. Remember this shit started in Westchester County?
Yeah.
And it was like 2 people that had it. And then that shit just spread it through Westchester.
Because Westchester County, people that live in Westchester, they work in the city.
Right in the city. Yeah. That's how that shit spread. Like they was coming back and forth to work every day. And that shit just spread like fucking wildfire. That shit was crazy.
So they live in Westchester. What? So this is just a start. So they get on Metro North. You know how many niggas go on Metro North? God. Right. Then they get on public transportation at Grand Central. How many niggas in Grand Central a day?
Thousands of people per day.
Imagine. You see that? That's like how them. You ever play that game? What's the game called? The shit where you make the virus and you gotta make the virus play. You ever play that shit? Play.
Nah,
it's a game where like you make a virus and you have to spread the virus. And like throughout, it's like one of them. What do you call them games? Them idle games, like an idle game.
Gotcha.
And the virus spreads, but then like they make a vaccine, so you have to do something to the virus to make it. Yeah, that's literally how it was. Like it just starts off with like patient 0, and then it just spreads like fucking fire, bro.
As New Yorkers, we don't take nothing seriously.
Nothing. Now we do.
Hurricanes, nothing.
But that's because we don't get hurricanes. Like we get tropical storms, so like it's by the time it gets to us, it's strong, but it's nowhere near like where everybody else is. And it's just like even when we caught Sandy, and I wasn't here when we caught Sandy, but like when we caught Sandy, it was terrible. But that's because nobody took it serious,
and then
we're not used to that.
And then also you got to add on to the forest fire. The fires in California.
Right.
I'm calling it forest fires. The heat waves.
Yeah.
That's going on.
They got all kind of shit going like that. That's just a whole different situation with them fires and shit in California, because them shits be man-made. Like niggas be starting them fires. Like they had the one fire that got started over a baby shower. I don't think that was in California. I think that was somewhere else. But like that was recent. That was like the other day. Yeah, it was like the other day. Like it got started from like a gender reveal or something like that. So like it's just, and then they're hard to put out because they don't get rain. So it's dry. Everything is dry. The forest and all the shit that's catching is dry, and it's just crazy. But yeah, like you said, New Yorkers don't take shit serious, man. Until it's too serious. Motherfuckers started dying, and bodies started piling up in the damn morgue. So that's when everybody started realizing
the hospital
shit.
too.
Like it ended up being too many bodies. That's how the whole shit in Brooklyn happened with the funeral homes kept taking
them, yeah, but they had nowhere to put them.
They left them on a truck, and the person that was supposed to drive the truck just didn't show up to work. And niggas was driving by, niggas in the neighborhood, they smelled the truck. And it was like, yo, what the fuck is going on? What smells like that? It's 50 bodies in the truck.
That's wild.
Wow.
That's crazy.
But you know, niggas is taking the life insurance money, niggas is taking, bro, I lost my pops this year. And that shit made me be like, let me invest in the funeral business.
Right.
Because that shit was a pretty penny.
Makes money. Morticians and shit, they got schools for it. It's a business that'll never end.
Yeah.
It's a business that'll never end.
With certain businesses, people will always do it on.
Right.
People like certain things.
It's them type of businesses, you gotta have the stomach for that though.
Yeah.
Like I would think I think I would be able to do that, but I don't know. Morgues and morticians and bodies and stuff. Like I don't have a problem with like bodies and blood and stuff like that and shit like that. I've seen people die in front of me or whatever like that. But
I have an issue with smells.
Right.
Yeah, it's the smells that
so I can't smell for shit. It's like nothing permeates this nose, right? But if I can smell it, it's either really good or really bad. So it's like, yo, if I smell that shit, I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Like that, everything awakens once I smell shit. Like it's crazy. It's crazy.
I'm that nigga that like you go in places, I'm looking at you like you dead ass water, bro. Like you
Right.
I'm the one with the fucked up sense of smell.
Listen,
like I can't be smelling nothing, and they're like, "You smell that?" Like,
nah. That's me. That's me.
And because we had several counters like.
I'd be like, "Yo, like y'all smell that?" Nah, I don't smell nothing.
I'll be the nigga that making it. I'm the nigga making the face looking for confirmation.
Right. Yo, you know what's been crazy though? I know where you work at. I don't know, Apollo, what you do outside of work. I know I work in retail. So
I do Amazon.
Oh, you do Amazon.
Oh, wow.
So it's retail too. Yeah. So I work at Home Depot. Everybody knows I work at Home Depot. I've been working at Home Depot since 2016 or whatever. But the customers are getting wild disrespectful, bro. Mm-hmm. These people, I don't know if it's the pandemic. I don't know if it's the generation of people. But so quick story. Last week, I was at work and I heard something on the loudspeaker and it was muffled, but it sounded like it was like a distress. So I was with a customer and I'm looking at the dude and he was like, yo, what was that? And I was like, I don't know. So I was like, hold on, let me just see if I hear something again. 30 seconds go by, we don't hear nothing. Come to find out about half an hour later, one of my coworkers got jumped.
Oh, I remember this story.
In the store manager's office. So basically what happened was, dude, we cut wood and all that stuff, right? So the one thing we don't do carpenter cuts, we don't do precision cuts. So it's either on the half or on the whole. Mm-hmm. If you're nice with it, we'll cut it, you know what I'm saying? But it can't be like precise. Like you can't ask for like 21 and 5/8 or 21. It can't, like we don't have the machine for that. So I'm guessing the lady had come in and was like, yo, I need to cut to a specific thing. He cut it as close as he could, but I think it was like maybe 1/8 of an inch off. She got mad, got wild disrespectful. He started talking back, started mouthing off. It got broken up. He said, took my coworker, said, you go in the office. Took her, said, you go this way. She wound up calling dudes on the phone. Was like, yo, come up here. This dude's talking wild reckless to me. They come up and she was like, yo, he's in this office. I just found out today, niggas knocked on the door and he didn't know who it was. He thought it was the store manager. Yeah. He opened the door and they just cleaned his clock. He could have died in that office. Wow. He could have died in that office. His head was busted. They said his at first he said his arm was broken, but his arm was just sprained. But like, this is why I go into work with the attitude that I go into work with, because these customers get wild. And I'm just like, yo, we have to start normalizing like just being cool with it, just being friendly and shit. Like, I understand people got like shit going on in their lives or whatever, but like you can't come into a store and take it out on somebody that's serving you. Like that's basically what we're doing as retail workers, is we're catering and serving to your needs. So when you come in with an attitude, I had a guy come in today with an attitude with me talking about, I don't even remember what it was, and I just walked away from him. I don't take no shit. Anybody who know me, I don't take no shit. I was like, yo, I tell people, if you know better than me, you figure it out. I tell customers just like that. Yo, since you know, because you came to me for help, but since you know what you're doing, you got it. Like, go ahead and handle your business. So a lot of repeat customers, they'll come to me later on and they won't have that type of time with me. You know what I'm saying? But they know who to pick on. They know who, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, after that had happened with him, like, I stood by that wood cutting machine for days. Like, every time I was at work, I stayed there for an hour. And I just be waiting. I'm just like, yo, I wish somebody would talk some shit. Like, straight up. Because I kid you not, like, me and a couple of the dudes there, we was like, yo, if we would have known, or if somebody would have called us out, like, for help, like help while that was going on, that shit would have never gone down. Them dudes got away.
Wow,
they beat his ass, and I think they got him on camera, but they walked out the store though. Oh, they didn't run out the store. They casually walked out the store.
Damn.
Like nothing never happened. Just walked out the store. So it was like, yo, that shit. Like this is where it comes. Like a lot of people don't feel protected no more, and it's like we come into these jobs, any job, because I know you work on the phones, and you know what I'm saying. You Amazon, so I already know it should be crazy with you, but like. We come into these jobs and we're not really fully protected from these people, and we have to just take the punishment. You know what I'm saying? Like at my job, they expect us to take it. They're like, yo, if the customer comes up to you with an attitude, it's your job. You just got to handle it and just walk away. Me personally, I do it, but like, yo, it comes to a certain point where I'm just like, yo, listen, I don't know who the fuck you think you're talking to.
Facts.
Yeah. Well, who are you talking? Like, who are you talking to? I told the dude last week. He got real crazy with me. I was like, yo, listen, his apron snapped off right here. I can take my 15-minute break, we go outside, around the corner to the back. What you want to do? He clammed up because they don't expect that. He was like, oh, I'm going to tell the store manager. But you was talking shit to me. You know what I'm saying? You was talking wild shit to me.
Bro, I understand. Like, I've done it. Before the pandemic, before I went on tour, I've been bartending for a while. I brought back, so I used to work at it's crazy. I used to work at it was an Asian-owned white bar on Willoughby.
An Asian-owned white bar.
It was an Asian-owned, but it was a white bar.
But it was a white bar.
And I was literally the only black dude. And my boss was just like, okay, like, you know what you're doing, and you look intimidated. So I'm not paying nobody to be a bouncer. I'm just gonna have you work the night shift.
That's wild though.
Wow.
Because you're not getting paid for that.
I'm not getting paid for that.
Nah, that's wild. You gotta pay me for that. You gotta pay me. That's extra, bro. You put your life on the line.
I had to throw out this one. He was like 6'3". He was an old Jamaican man, just wild. And I was telling him I'm not serving him. I don't really care. I took like $200 of his money. Like I'm chilling. I don't need no money.
Right. I got it already.
I got it. Yeah. I'm chilling. So I'm over here. I'm going to the back because we serve food. So I'm over here talking to Shorty, just chilling for him, and he want to like grab me. He drunk. But he want to like. I'm over here thinking it's like one of my homeboys trying to like fuck around with me. Grab. So I turn. I'm like, and I see this nigga. You best believe I lifted this 6'3" Jamaican man over his feet and threw him outside.
Wow.
I was not having it.
Yeah, right.
Not
it's crazy.
And people forget that it's just like, yeah, we are in the service industry.
Right.
But I'm still a Brooklyn.
We still, yeah, right. Like I'm still a real nigga. Like
with the
I don't know who the
shits,
fuck you like. Who was you talking to like that? Like for real. Like, and that's what I don't get. I don't get it. Like I don't understand why niggas just feel like you can talk to you or disrespect you in any way, and they don't know you.
Yeah.
You don't know me from a can of paint, bro. Like I understand that we was cool and I might be pussy to you or whatever the case is, but like my nigga, like you don't know me.
Yeah.
I could have a weapon on me.
And that's
you know what I'm saying?
It's like I don't understand how dudes be like, you know, like how you see the dude. It's typical shit. She been on for years. You see the guy that's like, he'll try to shoot a shot with a girl, and she'll like deny it, and then he'll be like, "Well, that's why you ugly anyway."
Right. Some classic New York shit.
you don't know how the fuck she gonna react.
Right. Right.
You don't know who she knows.
And then you get mad if she slap you.
Mm-hmm.
Or whatever the case is, or she calls somebody. Now you like, yo, why you did all that for?
Yeah.
Like, it's just wild. It's wild, disrespectful.
It's kind of like the same thing when people talk shit on social media.
Oh shit.
You know what I mean?
Talk
Like,
about it then.
See the Cardi B shit?
Nah, what's going on?
Cardi,
With
she
that?
was talking with what Candace, what's her name? But they wasn't really, they had a disagreement about what Trump and Joe Biden or something like that, right?
How did we start?
Because I know we was talking about it on Twitter. I think me, Katie, Katia, and this Caucasian lady, we was getting into it with her, and I was just trying to figure out like what the Caucasian lady's problem was. Right, Katie said to Karen. Right, I was just like, I didn't understand the context of the conversation. I knew they were talking about, they were on Cardi B's page, and I think Katia might have said something, and the white lady was trying to insult Katia. Katia was talking about, I'm a white girl, and I'm like, yo, Katia, you're definitely not white. Yeah. Right? and then here goes Katie talking about, I'm a white girl. I'm like, Katie, you're definitely white. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it was just like, I was trying to get context from like, what are y'all really talking about?
Yeah.
And so I tried to kind of like see what the back and forth was with Cardi and them. And they were just talking about, I guess, how I guess Candace Owens was talking about how you should vote for Trump. And she was like, why would you vote for Joe Biden? He's a pedophile, blah, 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 blah.
And then it was because Candace said something, and then Cardi B like veered off the topic, and she was just like, but anyway, like I still have like the number one
song, right.
And then that's when Candace was dropping bombs like, if you support yada yada yada, you get yada yada yada, and you support this man.
Right.
And it's just like nobody's really talking about your music. But it was like Candace, she was throwing, she was dropping like factual shit, and Cardi was just like, oh, but I'm still popping, so that's all that really matters.
Right. That's an easy way to get out of a conversation when you don't know what you're really talking about. And Cardi, contrary to what people believe, she is somewhat knowledgeable about certain things dealing with politics. I think she gets the basics down, and I don't think people give her credit for knowing what she does know.
Yeah.
So she does have certain intellectual conversations with people that come off hood because she has no filter and she speaks the way she speaks.
And people don't like that.
And they don't. But if you actually just take into context what she's saying, she actually talking facts sometimes. So it's like, you know, I think the problem is, I think race in general is one of the biggest problems in America. And I think the argument is because Candace was black and she's a Trump supporter. And that's something I still don't understand to this day, how that can be, unless you have money, because it works in your favor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so I get that. But like, if you're middle class, you know what I'm saying, lower class, there's no reason in the world why you should have anything to do with Donald Trump or his campaign. Nothing. Because he serves no purpose to us. None.
He literally makes things worse for you.
Right.
If you don't have
right. Just like this whole taking the taxes shit. That does not help us.
Yeah, and
he's
cut off money
holding
from
the taxes.
Too.
He's holding. He's keep letting us have more money in our check from now until December, but then from January to April, our checks are going to be lower because they're taking it back.
Yep.
So it's like that doesn't really help anybody.
Like with the whole like, oh, you don't gotta like, you don't have to pay rent for 3 months. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. After that 3 months,
they want that 3 months.
3 months of rent.
Right.
Yeah,
they still want that back.
back.
They didn't relieve the mortgages. They didn't relieve the landlords. They didn't. That's where that $1,200 that we was getting, and I thank God for that money because that helped me in a tight spot.
Yeah.
But that literally should have went to the landlords. That should have went to the landlords. Bail out the landlords so that niggas didn't have to pay rent for the rest of the year.
Because with that, all you see is it's like, I got this $1,200. I'm about to order these clothes.
Right.
I'm about to hit the liquor store real quick.
Yep.
What?
Yep.
I'm not even gonna hold you. I was one of the niggas that I did some of those things, but majority of the money went to my account because I had to, fill in for when I was working.
Right. I don't know. It's just like, yeah, that 1,200 helped me out, but I just wish it went somewhere else. Wish it went somewhere else. Landlords.
And it's funny.
Something.
Now that I'm looking for apartments, a lot of apartments are vacant in New York.
Right. That's another.
Super
That's what.
yeah.
Well, you have to understand that the rent is like here is like 3 times anywhere else.
Yeah.
So anywhere else you go, your rent in New York is going to be 2 to 3 times higher than anywhere else.
Yeah. Exactly.
When I lived in Georgia, I lived in a 3-bedroom town. Was it 3 bedrooms? Yes, 3-bedroom townhome. I was paying $750 a month.
Jeez.
How much you think for like this room that we're in? How much you think that costs in New York?
$3,000 to $4,000 easily.
Well, it depends where you're at.
If it's renovated.
Right.
Renovated, yeah. If it was renovated, yeah.
Off rip, if it looked like this, it'd be 16.
Yeah.
It'd
be like a studio apartment.
I don't think that would be bad though. I don't think that would be bad.
Yeah.
For New York, 16 for this, I can make it work. I don't think that would be too bad.
They give you a new fridge. They give you
Right.
a paint your walls.
And now that shit's 3,000. That shit 3,000. It's just crazy in New York, man. But like you said, a lot of them is vacant.
Yeah.
That's gonna in turn make the rent prices go down because nobody's trying to live here. Yo,
Yeah.
the pandemic literally reset a whole lot of shit, bro. A whole lot of shit. We just gotta see, like somebody was saying, yo, this is the end of New York City. I'm like, yo, we're gonna rebuild. We always do.
Yeah.
Like we're gonna
It's
rebuild.
never over. This city's gonna come back.
Yeah, we're gonna rebuild. Yo, it's gonna take time. There's still people that are not working. There's still people whose jobs are not open. Plenty of people.
Plenty of people are mad that because for that unemployment they was getting that extra 600.
Right. They're not getting that no more.
And some people that was furloughed, haven't been called back still.
Right.
My uncle was one of them that worked for Macy's. They let go of a lot of people. And then when Macy's started opening back up, they only took a percentage of those people.
Same thing with like they just opened up the gyms, 32% capacity.
Right.
Wow.
I might as well still go work out outside.
Yeah. Perfect.
I gotta wait for somebody to come out before I can go in. It's wild. It's wild. It's just, yo, we live in a different time, and this shit is gonna change everything, bro. It's gonna change how we live. These masks are not going nowhere no time soon.
Yeah.
Like no time soon.
Matter of fact, I'm about to order a Crooks and Castle mask. Just to be fat, you know me. I like to dress. So
this nigga don't have a Crooks and Castle mask, bro.
I haven't worn Crooks and Castle.
Right. In a minute, bro. Crooks and Castle. I used to get them shits off. You ever been on that website plunder.com? They have a lot of Crooks and Castle shit.
Yeah.
And it's always it's discounted shit. It's
I'm gonna look on that.
Yeah, Plunder.
You know who got some like pop-ass masks? Etsy.
Etsy,
Yes,
you
yes.
can get them shit.
Etsy, yeah.
They have different types. Like you can get any mask you type you want, you can get it.
I was in Walmart and I seen this one lady. She was like, like over the Drake album. If you read this, is
Right. She had that shit on there.
You're too close.
Nah, in that font.
In that font.
Yo, that's fire. That's fire.
Yo,
I said I gotta get that shit.
that's dope. That's dope.
That's fire. Yeah, nah, Etsy got it for real. Because there's people. This was a good time for people to be creative.
Yeah.
And use their talents to make money.
Yeah.
Because you couldn't get it nowhere else.
Yes.
And,
You couldn't get shit
and
nowhere else.
the trend always changes. Something always happens, and the shit becomes fancy.
Right.
So like now with like everybody with the like I don't even know what to call them, but the fanny packs that you put across your chest.
Yeah.
And shit,
Bro,
it's always a trend. Not everybody's wearing slides. Now it's everything is just changing. So you
Right.
see that. You
Right.
spending money on different things.
Right.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, learning of that.
Just gotta you have to be on it like ASAP. Like as soon as the trend happens, like you gotta be on it.
But what they was talking about earlier, like if you want to learn how to hustle through the pandemic,
It's a fact.
you know,
You're not gonna be a
You're
hustler.
not going, yeah.
And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But a lot of people became hustlers. A lot of people was able to make money, make a living off of their talent.
I feel like New York City has always been a hustle city, but this really puts your shit to work.
This shit, New York, became Atlanta. Because Atlanta is literally the land of like entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
Literally, everybody has their own business.
Yeah.
You can't survive without having a job and then having your own business. unless it's like a 2-family income or whatever the case is. But if you're like Dolo, you have to have a job and your own business, whatever it is, just to survive.
And then it's like, to enjoy yourself, either your business has to flourish, or you gotta have another type of income.
Right.
There's,
Something gotta come.
Invest in something that you make returns off of. It's crazy, but when I be hearing people who like, oh, like to enjoy your life, you gotta have six different incomes. I understand it, because it's like you can live comfortably off of your one job, but it's just like if you really want to do shit.
Yeah, you need something.
You need something to fund it.
You need something else.
You plan on having kids. You need another type of income. You plan on getting married. How you paying for the wedding?
Yeah.
It's true. It's true. It's true. It's a crazy world we live in. It's a crazy world we live in.
Everything costs. What? Money, time, sleep. Everything you want in life costs something.
Costs something. It's crazy. It's crazy.
I remember I was sitting in the crib. I got home from work. I'm playing my P4. My first thing, she's like, "Oh, I'm about to chill tonight." No, I'm not. I'm about to get up and go to the show.
Right. Speaking of P4, we all got P4 here.
Yeah.
Y'all played Avengers yet?
I didn't.
Nah.
It came. I didn't even know it came. It
Came out Friday.
Last Friday.
So
I seen YouTube clips. That's as far as I got.
I wasn't gonna get it. I wasn't. I had opted to get Tony Hawk. I opted to get that. I love it. Like best $40 I spent. But then niggas kept talking about that Avengers. It was like, yo, you gotta get on. You gotta get on. A lot of my friends have it for Xbox. I also have an Xbox.
What type of game is it?
But it's a third person beat 'em up, I guess, almost. I guess I would call it.
So it's not like a Marvel versus Capcom.
No. So it's kind of like how Spider-Man was for the PlayStation.
Yeah.
I don't feel it's as fluid as Spider-Man was. It's the mechanics of it is weird. It's very fucking frustrating to play, but like I think once you get used to it, you'll be like, yo, okay, this is dope. Like I'm literally stuck on this part where I have to sneak around these aim bots and I just can't. And that shit frustrated the shit out of me. Like I was just like, yo, like
sneak missions.
I'm sneaking and the motherfucking bot in the air keeps seeing me and I just like, how do I get around? So I mean, from what I played, I liked it. I liked it a lot. I think I heard the campaign is good. I heard the multiplayer is only reason why I got it for P4 because Spider-Man is exclusive on there. So I was like, fuck it, I get it for that. But the Tony Hawk is fire. Nostalgic, the music. The only thing they took out a couple of songs. They took out the Most Def song, which is one of my favorite songs they had on that joint.
I ain't expect
but yeah, me neither. Yeah. My brother was actually the one who had it because what they do is they have the playlist. Got like 30, 40 songs or whatever. And I just selected the joints that I liked. I was like, okay, these are the joints I want to skate on. And then my brother was like, yo, what happened to the Most Def joint? I was like, yo, the Most Def joint not on there. But other than that, I think beyond that, I think that was that was dope. Yeah.
Katie says like Destiny.
Okay, right. That's what we compare it to. Destiny. Right.
Wow,
we compare it to that. Destiny.
Destiny grew on me because Destiny gave me kind of a Halo feel.
I love Halo.
Yeah.
I love Halo.
It kind of give me
love Halo. So like when I played Destiny, I liked it. I just didn't at that time get the concept of doing missions over and over and over again. Yeah. Like that same, like I didn't get that. Like it just felt like it was just so repetitive. Not realizing that they update it every time. So, you know, that Tony Hawk, I'm trying to complete all my games on the Switch. I have a lot of shit to play.
I feel you. I like to take my time and get through games. Like I just finished Need for Speed Payback, so now I'm about to play Heat.
Right.
But certain games I gotta like play the story mode out.
Right.
Like I even play the story mode dude, I'm not done with it. Like I'm on Modern Warfare, but I played.
Right.
Like right now, I'm trying to finish Watch Dogs 2.
Oh wow! How is that?
Game. Very good game. Watch Dogs.
I played the first one when it was in China.
Mm-hmm.
The second one is very, very technical. It's one thing I love. They made it a black dude who was a hacker.
Right.
So
that was dope.
It's a little different, and it's so many different things you could do in the game. So
yeah, it's open world like Grand Theft.
Open world, yeah. It's open. I love open world games. I love fucking
Grand Theft Auto.
Grand Theft Auto, yeah.
So dope.
I even played I just finished Saints Row, the last one.
What was that? The third? What was the fourth? What they had third?
So they made the third remastered.
Remastered, right?
Yeah.
That's the one I played. I played the remastered one. I got that for free actually. And somebody gave me a code for that on Xbox.
Those are the type of games I play that. I played Modern Warfare online here and there.
Yeah.
I don't. After I played 15 matches, I'm like, all right, I gotta play some.
It's over. Yeah, I get that same feeling too. Like
I
said,
still gotta
15,
finish.
I was like, I'm done.
Yeah. I still gotta finish Final Fantasy VII remake.
You still ain't finished it?
Nah, because I'm stuck on a boss that I've beaten before, and now for whatever reason I can't beat him. So I'm wild stuck, and when I get stuck, I'll take a break. I'll come back to it maybe a week later and try to revisit it. So that's what I've been doing. I'll go back on a Friday. I'm like, okay, I got a clear mind. I can try to beat it.
Yeah.
I don't beat it. I try it 2 or 3 times. I don't beat it. Okay, I'm gonna play something else and come back to it. So
I heard Final Fantasy logs in at about 250 hours of game time to beat it.
What?
That's some crazy
7?
shit.
The remake?
Yeah.
Nah, that shit's 45 hours, bro.
45.
Yeah, there's still
a lot of time.
There's no end game credits, no DLC. I mean, you could go back and play it on hard mode if you want, which will give you an extra, I guess another 45 hours. But just to actually run through the game, it's like 45 hours, which is a lot.
Why you didn't finish it yet?
Huh?
Katie asked why you didn't finish it yet.
Right, because I'm a noob and I can't beat this boss. I guarantee you, once I beat him, I'm gonna just run through the game.
Yeah,
it's just a hard fucking boss.
Yeah, I heard they bosses are hard.
Hard fucking boss. I don't know if I'm under leveled. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. I haven't figured it all the way out.
I know one thing. I'm really disappointed in Resident Evil 3 though remake.
You was disappointed with it?
Yeah, it's too short.
Oh,
once I beat it within 4 hours. When I replayed it again, I beat it in 2.
No, you beat it in 4 hours?
Yeah.
So does it play like the original?
Nah, I mean the mechanics are different than.
But no, I mean the actual game. Like does it run sort of similar to how as far as going through if you played the original and you played the new one, is it similar in that way where you could just kind of run through the game? No. Or it's just a totally different game altogether?
It's a total different game. I mean, a lot of people was pissed that they didn't have the clock tower in it. They was missing certain parts from the original that they didn't throw in the new game. Plus, they made Nemesis less menacing.
Right, I remember you said that. I remember you was telling us that.
Resident Evil 2, Mr. X gave you that fear factor because he kept chasing you everywhere
and nonstop.
But Nemesis, he only comes during cutscenes, which was it threw away the chase and thrill of him trying to come get you.
I think 3 was the only one of the originals that I didn't play.
I would play the original first before playing the remake.
Yeah.
And then
I think out of all of them, I think that was the one that I didn't play, or I played for a hot second and never finished. Yeah. But Resident Evil was a dope game. Dope fucking game.
Yeah, the 2 remake though was man.
Anybody pick up 2K? You pick up 2K?
Nah.
21?
Yeah.
Nah, yes.
I heard it's wild glitchy.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the 5, honestly.
Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna get the 5. I think I'm gonna get the Xbox. I think I'm gonna get the Xbox first.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just wait.
The Xbox.
They just came out today with the 1S. They came out with the Series S and the Series X today. The Series X, I think, is going to be $499 on release, and the Series S is $299. But they're both dumb powerful, way stronger than the P5. So My phone was just going.
The way I look at it is, I don't buy nothing until
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Right.
iPhone.
That's why I'm gonna wait. That's why I'm gonna wait. I was gonna get the Xbox on release, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait on it. I'm gonna let everybody just say, okay, this is what's wrong, blah blah blah, and then I'm gonna come back to it.
I'll probably get it January.
Christmas is over?
Yeah, I'll probably get it January.
That's what I did with the Switch. I waited till the Switch. I waited till they came out with the second version of it before I bought it.
The small one.
The skinny, not the handheld, not the one, but the like. All right, so when it came out, the first one, it's a little bit heavy and a little bit bulkier. They came out with a slightly slimmer version of that one. That's the one I got, and then after that, they came out with the light. I don't want the light because I like to be able to dock because I like to dock certain games. Certain games I like to play handheld. So
I feel like with certain games, it's like let's say with like Smash Bros.
Right. No, you can't play that shit on your handheld. Like this is trash handheld. Trash. But that shit goes on the TV.
I ain't gonna lie, that shit look kind of lit on the TV.
Zelda's another one. Like you can't play that handheld.
Even with Mario Kart, you can't play that handheld.
Nah, I can play that handheld.
You play that?
I can play that handheld. That I can play handheld. Pokemon. I can't play Pokemon dock.
It's weird.
It's weird playing on the
Takes it
TV.
away from your childhood.
Yeah, it's so weird playing it on the TV. I'll play it on the TV like when I know I have to like concentrate on doing something or whatever. But like other than that, if I'm just like running around trying to catch whatever, I'm handheld. Like it's so weird playing that shit. It's just I like that the Switch has that option. It's a very good system. It's the best $300 I spent on a video game. For real. Where we at? We almost done.
Yeah.
Just about done. Katie said what? Go to 12:15, 12:10?
12:10.
Live, you say you got something dropping. What's going on?
Oh man.
Don't give them too much. Let them know what's going on.
Man. Just know the EP's coming. That's coming. You know what I mean? I just dropped the video for Comeback. Listen, man, the EP.
Yeah.
I'm pretty much I'm gonna ruffle a couple of feathers. A little bit.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
And just talking my shit and then after that the album is go, you heard the album.
Yeah,
right?
I've heard the album. I tell people this all the time. As far as music goes, like One Man Band is his joint, but I think the Live Jewels album is gonna trump One Man Band. Absolutely.
I think it's gonna trump everything.
I think it's a different sound. Like and like every song that I've heard is like a banger. Like for real. Like it's something that everybody can get into. He's got something for everybody.
Yeah.
He's experimenting with different sounds. So like, I appreciate it. He's dealing with different producers. So it's not just him on it. He's got other producers, doing stuff because Live does do mostly his own shit.
Yeah.
So he's got different production, different sounds. He has different flows, everything. So like I said, like I've been privy to hear the songs as they've been put in the Dropbox and things like that. So I know what the album's gonna sound like. I know what the EP is gonna sound like. So like he has some really, really great music coming, like for real. So y'all just wait for that because when it comes, it's gonna be.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm not gonna overhype it. I'm not gonna be on Facebook like everybody else does. I got this coming. This shit's gonna be the hardest shit ever. I'm not doing all of that.
Sometimes it's best to just stay quiet.
Yeah,
and just handle your business. Yo.
I'm gonna let people say what they feel about it for themselves.
Exactly.
Oh, Katie said, talk about the next verses, the Patti LaBelle.
Oh yes,
versus
I
Gladys
just
Knight.
seen
Patti LaBelle
I
versus Gladys
just-
Knight. It was just announced today.
What day?
All the old timers rejoice.
What date is that?
Hold on.
Yeah, I'll pull it up. I keep seeing the flyer.
Gladys Knight.
It's September 13th.
What did y'all think about the Brandy joint?
I love the music. I feel like it was petty.
It's very petty.
It is.
It's wild petty. I'll be honest with you. I felt like felt like there was shade, but I felt like Monica was throwing a lot of fucking shade. I felt like Brandy threw her little shots here and there, but I think Brandy was there for the, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I knew Brandy was there because she had the album.
So my thing with that, it was Monica was throwing more shade, but Brandy was throwing more heavy hitter shit.
Right.
Like shit that like I'm just gonna drop this here I'm not gonna say nothing about it. I'm gonna drop it. Tupac mentioned me in this.
Right.
I got a song with this person. I got a song with that person.
Right.
Wrote a whole poem, recited. So Monica was just like.
I don't think Monica really wanted to be there in the first place.
Yeah, it was the culture.
Right. Because even like at the end when they did The Boy's Mind, and notice she didn't sing.
Yeah.
But if you should have performed it together.
But if you notice that song, and somebody had pointed this out, and I knew it in my head once they had said it, but I had to go back and listen to it. Brandy kind of talks down to Monica that whole song. Like in a way, like if you listen to it, like why would I want to sing this with you? Like she really like kind of like talks down to her the whole track. Like it's like it's literally Brandy versus Monica, but it's like Brandy up here and Monica here. So it's like she didn't want to be there. She didn't. I don't think either one of them really wanted to be there, but I think Brandy played it off. Yeah. I think Brandy was like, you know what? I got this album out. I'm gonna play nice. You know what I'm saying? But it was very good. I said any song that Brandy played off of the Never Say Never album was gonna be a body, and it was.
My thing with that was Brandy has so much music.
Right.
Monica sets the mood.
Right. That's what somebody said. They said Brandy has. See, Brandy. The thing with Brandy, and if you look at the catalog, Monica has more music than Brandy. Yeah. Brandy's just on her 7th album. Monica has at least 10.
10, yeah.
She came out young.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So it was like, I didn't realize it. I was like, yo, Brandy only has 7 albums? Like, that was crazy. And just coming out.
She veers off
right.
So many different types of music.
Right.
Monica, you just.
It's R&B. It's just, that's what you're getting with. And I didn't think Monica could go toe-to-toe with Brandy, but Monica was throwing them hits out. Like, for real. I was like, okay, we not playing here. But it was a good versus. It was wild petty. It was just wild petty. Wild fucking petty.
Right. Yeah.
All right, so I guess we coming at the end of the show. Everybody go ahead and let them know where they can find you at.
You already know, every week I'm here on Tuesday and on Thursday. You can follow me at No Apology on everything. That's _NOAPOLOGY. I'm happy to be back with my bros.
It's a fact.
I'm just happy to be here. Like, I feel like I haven't seen y'all in mad long, and we get to talk about shit as men. So I'm chilling.
That's dope.
Monica, Katie said, "Why Monica look like Lord Farquaad from Shrek?" Yo, she did though.
Yeah, she really did. With that outfit,
with the Gucci. What was it?
The Fendi. It was the Fendi outfit.
The Fendi from Canal Street.
The shoes did it for me.
Right. The shoes. It's wild.
The shoe game is never on point. I mean,
right. Live. Let them know what you have.
You can hit me up at www.livejohnson.com, or if you interested in beats, hit us up at www.edcbeats.com, and you can follow me on IG and Twitter at LiveJohnson718.
You already know what it is. It's Michael Bostic. You can find me at _Michael Bostic everywhere. I got a song out called In My Bed. It's the remix to Rotimi's song In My Bed. The video is out. Got an EP coming out soon. Sexy. I got an album that we working on. I'm gonna shout out KDK real quick. That's Ivy. You can find her everywhere at imivy.xo_. Am I correct, Ivy? Nod your head, yes. Okay, thank you. And this is Welcome to the Rawrrzone. So y'all tune in next week at 10 to 12 on Tuesdays. Katie will be back to annoy us, but we're going to have a good time. All right. So everybody, this is us tuning out. I hope you have a blessed night. We're out of here.
I'll blend my rims if I'm in New York.